Hi guys, I'm going to take you through a quick 30-minute Pilates video. This is going to be about a level 1-2, level 2 class that has some inversions in it, as well as some more challenging abdominal work. If for any reason you are having any kind of low back issues, if you have osteo issues, this class is not for you. Otherwise, please push yourself at your discretion. I will give some modified versions of things. Otherwise, let's just go ahead and get moving. So we're going to start on your backs today. Hands on the bottom of your rib cage, feet and knees parallel, hip width apart. Starting with a few breaths here. In through your nose. Full exhale out through your mouth. Inhale, tongue rests on the roof of your mouth. Full exhale out. 2 more breaths. Full exhale. 1 more breath in. Exhale out. Now with those arms at your sides, gently pressing into the floor, take 1 more breath in. And as you exhale, tuck your tailbone under, slowly start to peel your back off the mat into a bridge. At the top of your movement, take an inhale. Make sure you're still tucked in your tailbone, and exhale as you slowly place 1 vertebrae at a time back down to the mat until you're all the way relaxed on the floor. Deep breath in. Exhale as you tuck that tailbone, slowly peel off the mat. Pause at the top. Notice where your feet are down into the mat. Big toes and heels should be connected. Slowly rolling down. Pull that rib cage to the floor. 1 more breath in. Full exhale. Pause here at the top with those big toes down still and the tailbone tucked under. We lower our right hip only to the mat. Press up through your right foot as you lift that hip back up. Lower the left hip down. Push through the left foot as the hip lifts. Right hip lowers. Press it up. And left. Press it up. 1 more each. Right. And we lift. Left. Come back to center. Take an inhale. Exhale. Slowly roll it down. Reaching through the tops of your knees, all the way to the floor. Hands can stay by your sides, gently pressing with the shoulder blades open. We take an inhale through our nose. Exhale fully as you press your back down into the mat and you connect your ribs in towards your center and back towards your spine. Lift up 1 leg at a time into tabletop. Hold here for a few breaths. We're warming up those abdominals. If you're having a hard time keeping that low back down or keeping the front of the hips from overworking, you can always draw your knees in closer to your chest. One more breath here. Right into alternating toe taps. We inhale to tap our right toe down to the floor. Exhale as we bring it back up. Inhale, tap the left foot. Exhale to lift. Now as you continue to alternate, our goal is to keep that low back flat and the shoulder blades wide. Mid back or bra line area should also be still. That is going to come from you controlling your rib cage. So the front of the rib should be pulling down the spine along with the lower abdominals. And you're getting that full exhalation out. 1 more. And pull those knees into your chest. Gently rock back and forth. From here, we're going to go into our hundreds prep and then right into the 100s. So we lift those legs back into tabletop. Arms come up to the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to crunch. Drawing your chin towards your chest, reaching your arms out towards your feet, ribs pulled back. We inhale down without arching through your spine. Exhale to lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale. And down. 2 more times. Last one here. And we hold hundreds. Nice strong pumps here. Inhale and exhale. If you want to challenge, extend those legs up. Keep breathing. Halfway done. Exhale, lift that chest even more. 9. Last one. Hold, really reach and lift. Slowly come down, bring your knees into your chest. Whew. Thank someone above that it's over. And now from here, let's bring our feet back down onto the mat. We're gonna go into some bridging before we go into our roll-up. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, slowly lift those hips 1 vertebrae at a time. From here, arms are pressing down into the floor. We ground out through the left foot, meaning big toe and heel are connected as we lift the right leg into tabletop. Place the right foot down. Sense that right heel and big toe into the ground as you lift the left. And place it down. Lift the right and lower. Left and lower. We lift right and down. Make sure you're breathing. I'm not cueing the breath specifically, but that doesn't mean you get to stop. 1 more. Last one. And down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, pull the rib cage back to your spine. Peel back down onto the mat. And relax. From here, we're going to go into roll-ups. We straighten the legs out in front of us. If this is available to you, please try to squeeze your legs together. If that causes tension in your low back or your sacrum, don't worry about it. I prefer flexed feet so I can reach through my heels. My arms come up overhead onto the floor. I'm already thinking about pulling my ribs back to my spine. Inhale, my arms up. Now exhale, chin to my chest. Peel your spine off the floor, coming up and over into this nice hamstring stretch. I'm staying round. I'm pulling my rib cage back. Inhale into your bra line, and now exhale as you round down. Reach again through those heels. Tuck your tailbone under. You're staying round throughout the movement until you come all the way down. Arms travel overhead. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, peel it up. Hamstring stretch. My ribs are pulling back. Inhale here. Exhale to roll down. Three more times. Inhale. Full breath out. Two more. Last one. Coming all the way down. One more to come up. Inhale. Exhale all that air out. Come up and over your legs. And now if you'd like, hang out in the stretch for a second. I'm going to pull my toes back as my calves are nice and tight. And then sit all the way up. I'm gonna scooch back on my mat. Now here, let's bring our feet mat width apart. If sitting up on your hips is a little uncomfortable or not as available to you, I invite you to bend your knees as much as you need to, or you can prop your hips up. Otherwise, our legs are straight. We're reaching our arms forward for spine stretch forward. We take an inhale, filling up the ribs with air. And now exhale as you start to reach forward, round your back. So we're getting this opposing force here. Our shoulders and arms are reaching all the way through our fingertips, but our rib cage and abdominals pull back to our spine. We breathe in. Now as you exhale, slowly articulate up through your spine, one vertebrae at a time. Using those sits bones as feedback into the floor. Inhale. Exhale, reach and round forward. Deep breath. Exhale up. One more time. Inhale. Exhale up. Arms come out to the side for saw. I'm flexing through my feet still, using those sits bones as feedback into the floor so I sit nice and tall on top of my hips. You inhale to rotate. Exhale as you reach that arm to the outside of your foot. Notice my back hand is flipped up, so my thumb is towards the ceiling. I'm opening my shoulder. Inhale as you come out of that stretch. Exhale, turn back to center. Inhale, rotate left. Exhale, reach to the outside of the foot. Holding for a second. Lifting up and out of the stretch. Rotating back to the center. Again, we inhale, rotate. Exhale to reach. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, center. One more. We inhale, rotate. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lift. Exhale to center. From here, we're going into rolling like a ball. So we find our ball shape. Hands are on the shins, preferably. You can also come to the back of your thighs. We're rolling back right off of our tailbone, lifting the toes off the floor and balancing for a second here. Round through your spine. Push your hands and shins into one another. Guide the ribcage back. From here, we roll back just to the bra line. Exhale to come up and balance, trying not to overextend through your back. Let's breathe. Inhale back. Exhale. Deepen the abs and pause. Inhale back. Exhale. Inhale. Trying to keep that tight ball shape. I've even lost mine a little bit. Two more like this. Last one. Now we're going to reverse the breath. It will feel a little different. So you're going to exhale as you roll back. Inhale as you come up. See if this time you can grow a little tall through your upper back. Exhale, roll. Inhale, reach. Three more. And we got two. Last one. Hold, hold, hold. From here, going into stomach series, we are bringing our right leg forward, left knee into the chest. My right hand is on the inside of my left knee. My left hand is on the outside of my left lower leg. You start rolling down, stopping when you're in your crunch. Knee to the chest, right leg out, and we switch from here. Inhale and exhale. Your low back is staying flat. Your ribs are pulling to your spine. Breathing. And we have 4 and 3. Last one. Double leg stretch. I'm starting in my ball shape. I'm still crunching. Inhale, arms and legs extend out. We circle our arms around, pull our legs into our ball. Inhale, extend. Exhale, circle, pull it in. Inhale, exhale. 3 more. Last one. And circle around. If your head is tired here, you can always place it down. We're gonna go right into single straight leg stretch. Left leg is up, right leg is out. We grab onto the calf if possible. We're just gonna switch back and forth. We inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. 4. Keep that low back down. Pull your ribs and abs to your spine. And both legs up, hands behind the head so you can support your neck at last. Squeeze those legs together. Double straight leg stretch. We inhale to lower just a few inches. Exhale as you pull it up from your lower abs. Two more. Knees into your chest. Relax your head for a second. I'll give you a little gift because I need it too. I won't lie. And we're going to end with crisscross or bicycle. So we crunch it up. We extend the left leg forward. Right knee stays in the chest and we rotate to the right. Let's take it slow to start. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate. Center and switch. Center, rotate. One more each. Now come to the center. We're going to end with 10 quick rotations. Keep everything in towards the center no matter which way you're rotating. And we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And totally relax. Knees into the chest. You can kind of swing your legs side to side if you wish. Or the knees can stir within the hip joint. Whatever is going to relax those lower abs. Hopefully you didn't feel too much hip flexor there. And if you did, what I'd love for you to work on next time would be getting a deeper exhale and really keeping those abdominals pulling back rather than letting them pop out. From here, we're going to go into rollovers before we go into a totally different position. So our legs start up to the ceiling, hands are at our sides. We inhale to lower the legs slightly. Now exhale as you roll up and over, pressing down through your hands, squeezing the legs together. We should end parallel to the floor. Inhale as you flex your feet. Separate the legs slightly. And now exhale, slowly roll down. Feel like you're reaching your tailbone to the wall opposite you while the heels are reaching back behind you. As that low back hits, you circle the legs out and down. Inhale, exhale, right back up. Legs are squeezing together, hands into the floor. Inhale, separate the legs, flex the feet. Exhale, slowly roll down. One vertebrae at a time, legs circle out and around together. We inhale them up, exhale over. Make sure here that you are not rolling onto your neck. You should be right between those shoulder blades. Flex and separate the feet. Slowly roll it down. Now keep your legs slightly separated as they lower. Now exhale, come back up and over, keeping the legs separated. So you lose that inner thigh connection. Now squeeze the legs together, flex through your feet, slowly roll it down. Make sure you're exhaling here. The legs will lower, then separate. Inhale them up, exhale them over. Inhale the legs together, flex through your feet. Exhale to roll down. Again, reach through your tailbone and your heels. Low back hits. Legs lower together before they separate. Last time. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, squeeze together. Exhale, roll it down. And totally relax those legs. Whew. All right, let's make our way onto our side. I will be on my right if you'd like to follow along. Let's keep the head down to start. You can choose to bend the bottom leg if you would wish. A little more of a challenge is keeping both legs straight. My feet are slightly in front of me to start. I'm lifting my bottom rib cage gently and pulling both ribs back to my spine. Top leg is going to extend right out from my hip and it's going to be in line with my body. Exhale that leg up. Inhale to lower. Exhale, 2. And 3. Rib stays lifted. 4. Notice I'm not letting my hip bob and weave. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower that top leg level with your hips, circles to the back wall. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Completely lower that leg down. Extend your bottom arm out on the floor. Top hand is in front of you for support. Get ready for banana. We take an inhale here. As you exhale, draw the top rib and hip towards one another. Lift your legs and arm. Inhale to lower. Full exhale up. Inhale, lower. Notice I'm not going super high. That's not the point. The point is to stay connected and have good, precise form. 2 more. Last one. And lower. Woo! Shake it out. And let's go ahead, roll onto your stomachs. Now, place one hand on top of another and your forehead on top of your hands. I'm gonna keep my chin on my hands just so you can hear me. Take a few breaths here into your belly. So inhale, feel the expansion into your back and your hips. Two more breaths. From here, we're going to go into single leg kicks. So prop up on your elbows, palms facing down to the floor, and you're pushing through your elbows so that you're lifting up and out of your shoulders. Chest is reaching forward, pubic bone is pushing down into the mat. From here, we're taking that left foot and we're kicking 3 times heel to bottom. Kick 1, 2, 3. Extend that left leg out long before it comes down. Now to the right, we kick 1, 2, 3. Extend it long, place it down. And again, kick 2, 3. Extend it long. I'm still staying lifted through my shoulders. 1 more, kick 2, 3. Last kick 2, 3. Extend it long. Slowly lower down. You can rotate your elbows out to the side. Take a few breaths here. From here, we're going to go into a version of swan. A little different because I'm going to assume a lot of you are not in a position where you can easily slide your hands. So we're going to start in the same position where our forehead is down, elbows are out to the side, head is resting. From here, you're going to inhale as you lift your head and chest up and out, pushing down through your elbows. Now, keep your elbows where they are as you just rotate, bringing your hands in front of you towards the front of the mat. Now, keeping your head and chest lifted, Press through your hands, straighten your arms so elbows will come off of the floor. You're lifting up into that swan position, still pushing your pubic bone into the floor. You should not feel your low back isolating here. Now bend your elbows to start lowering yourself down. Rotate your hands back in and lower your head to the floor. Let's do that again. So pubic bone pushes down. We lift the head and chest up and out. We rotate from the elbows as the hands come forward. Press through your hands as you straighten those elbows, coming up into a swan. Lower the elbows down. Rotate the hands in. Relax your head. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, lift up and out. Rotate the hands. Exhale as you come into that full swan. Shoulder blades are pulling down and away from your ears. Elbows bend. Elbows rotate, hands come in. And we totally relax. Go ahead, you can windshield wiper your feet back and forth. You could sit into a child's pose, anything to kind of release that low back. And now from here, we're going to end with swimming. So arms extend forward, legs extend back. You're pushing that pubic bone down and extending the head and chest slightly forward and out. So my gaze is right at the top of my mat. Notice I'm not crunching in the back of my neck to actually look up. From here, we lift our arms and legs up and out, really reaching through the fingertips and the feet. And now we kick opposite arm and leg up. You're breathing through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Trying not to wiggle back and forth, so the center of your body is nice and strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and totally relax. Sit back into a child's pose. And from here, we're going to make our way onto our other side. So we started all the way down. Head is supported by the arms. Legs are out to the side or slightly in front of you. Again, you can always bend that bottom leg. We lift the bottom rib cage and connect the ribs back. Exhale just for a straight leg raise. 10. And lift 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We lower it level with the body, circles to the back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and reverse. 8. Continuing to breathe here. 2, 1, relax that leg down. Extend your bottom arm out, getting ready for banana. Take an inhale. Exhale to lift. Inhale, lower. And lift 2. Make sure those legs are staying squeezed. You're thinking of drawing the top rib and hip towards each other. 2 more. Last one, and relax it down. Make your way now onto your knees. We're gonna go into a side plank. So from here, we extend the left leg out, arms come up. We start to reach it out long, placing that right hand directly under our shoulder. Now, that left foot can be slightly in front of you or right to the side of you. And that right leg is going to come up and either go to the back of that foot, or you can then stack your feet. From here, we hold and breathe. Actively reaching through that top arm. And each time I exhale, I'm thinking of lifting through my side, pushing through my hand. 2 more breaths. Take that leg down, push yourself all the way back up, and we will switch legs. So right leg now comes out, arms reach up. We start to reach it out and down. Left hand finds the mat and our left shoulder comes directly over top of our wrist. We now pick that left foot up, bring it to the back of the right leg, and we hold and breathe. Actively reaching through that top arm. Nothing about this position should feel lazy or disconnected. Few more breaths. Bring that left leg down. Push yourself back up. One more time, we're gonna make our way down onto the mat for teaser. All right, we roll it down. Legs come into tabletop. Arms come up to the ceiling. We take an inhale. Exhale as you reach it up, balancing on your hips. Fingertips reach to the feet. We inhale here. Exhale, slowly start to round it back. Legs into tabletop, arms up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, reach and lift. Inhale. Exhale, roll it down. 2 more times. Last one. And slowly lower. Knees into your chest. Gently rock side to side. Pull yourself back up. Come onto your hands and knees. We have one more little stretch here to end, so take an inhale. Exhale, lift your back to the ceiling. Pull your ribs and abdominals up with you. Give me 3 breaths here into your back. Make sure you're tucking that tailbone under, not crunching up through your shoulders. One more breath. Gently come out of that position, sitting into a child's pose. And then when you've taken the time you need to just decompress, you can sit on up. You are done. Thank you very much for moving with me today, and I hope you enjoyed that quick workout.